Alright, here we are in Warhammer 40k Darktide, the closed beta, which ends today. Thankfully I've been playing a bit of this over the weekend and holy shit is it good. Let's jump into a game and I'll run through it. Why are all the chain pants like lifted up like skirts there? That was unusual. Alright, here we are in the Warhammer 40k Darktide closed beta. If you're watching this, the beta's probably already ended, and even so there probably wouldn't be time to get a key, get into it and get playing. But I believe this game is releasing end of November, so it's actually not far away. And holy fuck does it look good. Just look at this environment. Look at that.
Another ruin of key strategic importance.
Sound design, the voice lines, it's all just superb. If you don't know what Darktide is, then I guess the best way to explain it is it's a 4-player co-op in the same vein as Left 4 Dead. If you played Vermintide, this is basically the next game from those developers. Same principle, it's just in 40k instead of Warhammer Fantasy. It's a hack and slash shoot 'em up, get through waves of enemies, get to the objective, complete the objective and get the hell out. Work as a team or you'll essentially die trying. And I have like a bit of a hot love-hate relationship with these games. I love the concepts. I rarely enjoy the execution. As I chop that guy's head off. But I'm hopeful for Darktide. I think this has the gusto. You know, I think it has the opportunity to actually really do well. And I say that because these developers obviously came from Vermintide. Now I really enjoyed Vermintide. I put in quite a lot of time through those two games. But what I always found them lacking was just a little bit of progression for me. And they're definitely games best played with friends. Like when I did convince a couple of friends to play it with me, this is the best experience with friends. Because being able to coordinate people in this game is quite important as you got the difficulty levels. What you're seeing here is the easiest difficulty. So me and these guys, we don't need to try too hard here. But I didn't want to go for a hard difficulty while I'm talking through this and let down the team. Now that guy's down. What happened? Oh, I got netted by one of these guys. So like I was saying, this is essentially a Left 4 Dead style game. There are special enemies. This was one. Your options are largely to use melee whenever possible, but every character does have a ranged option, which is pretty reasonable. Melee will work for most enemies, like this guy here. You just walk up and take it out. And oh my god, the gore. The gore is just a little spurt at the end. Ammo is pretty plentiful. Look, this obviously is a closed beta, so anything I'm saying here may change in full release, but I never found I was running out of ammo. I found in Vermintide, the previous title, you have to be a little more careful with your ammo. Not so much this one. But for me, this game really shines with the melee combat. You have your basic light attack, you have a heavy attack, and you have your block. Or in this case, a special attack as well for the block. And you've got a stamina system, as you can see down there. Nothing to write home about, but when you're just hacking through waves of enemies is exactly what you want. Range weapons I haven't explored too much. This character is more geared towards a melee playstyle. Each of the characters do have a special ability. This one rushes in, does critical hits. The dedicated ranged character gets increased range damage and highlights special enemies. There is also a bigger brute ass. Oh, that guy got taken in by that special enemy. That's another special enemy. And this is where the team play comes in. This guy, luckily we were Here we go. There's another special enemy. Seeing the same one over and over, the Scab Trapper. So this is where the team play comes in. If that guy was off on his own and we weren't nearby, he would have just been trapped there and possibly slowly beaten to death. Or the flame would have come and just like burnt the fuck out of him. This game, I think, has done a really good thing in taking it a step further. Down the bottom, you'll see I have a blue bar over my health. That is the... what do they call it? Oh, I'm going to have to edit in what they call it. Covalescence? Covalescence? What is it? See if it says anywhere in the key bindings. It won't. Nah. But essentially, when you're with a team, you'll get like that blue bar being a shield that will slowly regenerate when you're with your team. See, I've taken a bit of damage. It's regenerating quickly because I'm with the team. Previous games didn't have that, but it is a great addition that really encourages you to actually stick together. And that's a... oh, mini boss. Lego Grin. Oh shit, get over the wall. Jesus Christ, that's a teammate. Something else which I didn't think I was going to be able to really point out is that this is a randomized event. Times I've played through this map, I've never run into this enemy here, but obviously we have on this occasion. We got to take it out. Oh, and here we go. This is kind of the... this isn't a horde per se, but this is what I'm talking about in terms of the hack and slash nature of it. You'll come up against a lot of enemies just like that, and you'll just have to hack your way through them. You'll usually hear a sound cue indicating the horde's approaching, and then... oh! Jesus Christ. They'll come in. Oh, he's following me now. Alright. Let's get the hell out of the way. I wonder if he's still behind me. Yep. Still behind me? Well. Oh, thank God he's back on me. No. Yeah, plane is behind me. Alright. Did they get him? No, he's still going. Where is it? Oh, there's the flamer. Alright, let's take that out. Alright, the teammate's gone down. I've not done very well at sticking with the team like I talked about. Let's get him up. Rat boy. Alright, where is it? There we go.
Survival's not likely.
It is done! We stand triumphant!
Like, the sound design in this game is just incredible. The music through all that was just intense. It really sets the scene and kind of immerses you in the environment. Like, I believe this is a real place. Like, I believe we're in a manufacturing plant. I am just standing outside. Here we go.
The Emperor knows your worth.
You can see I'm running low on ammo now. Obviously, being a melee faction, I should have been using more melee during that, but when you're dealing with large groups of enemies, it's very easy to get overwhelmed quickly. Alright, we're all here. Now, the levels generally run in stages, this being like kind of a first stage. Like I said, the boss, that little mini-boss, usually isn't there. In the playthroughs I've had anyway.
Let the Emperor judge.
And we're all running pretty low, but we should find a health station as we walk through the map. Now, there are 4 classes. I think there'll only be 4 on release. There's this one, which I am. I think this guy's as well, which is just like your fanatical melee DPS. There's a shooter class, there's a mage class, and there's a big tanky kind of bruiser class. Sound like there were some close enemies there.
Eyes out for the smelter.
Each of the classes have some different mechanics. Obviously they play somewhat different. Yep. There it is. Oh, thank God. Mutant was coming at us. You'll notice these are very similar to like Special Infected or something like that. You'd see in Left 4 Dead. You know, a mutant will run through, grab you, There's obviously the trapper who comes in, shoots a net on you. There's a hound that'll come through and pin you down. There's the flamer that'll spread fire everywhere. There's, you know, it's nothing you'll be too surprised about, but they all suit. There we go, there's the flamer. Speak of the devil. But they all suit to encourage you to play as a team. And if you don't, you'll be severely punished for it. You know, if we hadn't been around, that guy could have easily grabbed someone and killed him solo.
I'm striking the armor!
Keep going. Expect fiercer resistance up ahead.
Are we good? Oh, there's a small horde. I love how the enemies will just pour in and then come straight into the meat grinder. Now these are basic enemies, so it's normal that you'll cut straight through these. And like I said, it's on the very basic difficulty. But I just love, in this game and games like this, how meaty the combat is. You swing this thing, you feel it hit someone.
Think about killing first and surviving second.
Yep, so
You
no.
might make it through.
All will unfold to beneficent emperor.
Yep, that's another special effective. Threw a nade behind me. Got him. Oh, here we go. Here's a healing station. You'll notice Rat Boy down the bottom has purple health. That means he can't heal past that without one of these stations. Could the team not use this? Did I just... Oh, I thought we all got to use that. Whoops. Oh, yep. Oh, he's going to nade that? Go on. He missed, didn't he? He missed. And set them off. Yeah. We did not do that well. That's fine. The biggest and your main downfall in this game will come from when you get surrounded by multiple enemies. Not so much these general ones, but if they all come at you from different sides, you can very quickly just find yourself being circled by them. Now, I want to get Rat Boy off that side. Has somebody done it? Yeah, somebody got him. Alright. And you can see now I've had to start thinking about how I'm taking these on, because I don't know what's happened to the team. Are they still behind me? Oh, they might be fighting some of their own people over there, yeah. It was good that the team were onto that. Oh, Rat Boy actually died. So that's a good example. When a teammate dies in this game, they become kind of incapacitated, but you can then rescue them. Okay, I'll stick with the team. We're going down that way. Rid of that guy. I think they're on their way to help Rat Boy. So the good thing is, if you the hell was that? If you do die in this game, you aren't actually out. You can be rescued, you can come back. And look, they got Rat Boy. Wait, did they? Oh, Rat Boy left and he became a bot. Okay. Well, Rat Boy's a little bitch. But we at least got a bot.
Not sure what I think about the
I haven't really assessed whether the bots are any good, but you don't particularly want to be playing with bots.
Reserve judgment. Cleanse this place, one mutant at a time.
Oh. Shot that guy a little bit in the back of the head, but he's alright. Ah, power cell. Now what does this go to?
Now! He is with you, pilgrim!
Hello, Rat Boy's back. Must have DC'd and then come back in. Alright, let's run through. You can find, like, loot as you're going through.
Who will be first to offer their thanks?
So what I've... Oh my god, there's range characters behind us, but I don't have the ammo to deal with that.
We may have need of that grenade in time.
There you go.
I require more ammunition.
Medicaid terminal here!
Medicaid station. My weapon is empty.
Bones, come over here, man. Come on. Okay, I don't know what Bones is doing. He seems to think we really need to kill that. Okay, that was a yell.
Healing for you, priest!
Is there an enemy coming in? Maybe. So Bones should use that, but he's not going to, so we're just going to move on.
You'll have to cut through the assembly.
Rat Boy's back again and still tied up. Alright, we're just going to get in there.
Ammunition, Guardian. Take it. Templar, ammunition.
God, I really can't get over the visuals in this game. It all just comes together and looks so good.
Engagement protocol. Cover 2 Taurogs.
Like when you're chopping people, the shooting, the fucking... the lighting, it's all so good.
Poxwalker, I'm reloading.
Poxwalker. I'm not familiar with the Poxwalker. There it is. Oh! Okay, well that's the suicide bomber then. Alright, come on. There's a ping system.
This way.
There you go.
Group up, people.
Like, I don't know if it's just me, but do games normally look this good? I don't know what to say. It just looks amazing. And the aesthetic, Warhammer 40k is just such a rich universe. Look, I'm not going to pretend I'm an expert on it. My understanding of the story here is that you're essentially like, kind of like a prisoner slash conscript. Basically, like, you get the death penalty or you have to do this job where you're just clearing out heretics. But obviously in awful conditions. So you do serve the Emperor, but you kind of serve because you're kind of forced into it, as I understand it. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong about that in the comments. It is something I like learning about the Warhammer universe. But there's nothing that makes you feel... the guy's gonna explode, yep. There's nothing that makes you feel more badass than, like, rushing in, lopping off some guy's head.
I am your judgment!
Like that, turning around, grab your gun, just spraying down enemies. Too many enemies? Alright. Except for when it's like that. And just watching all the blood and guts fly. Just like that.
Get out of my sight, soldier!
Now I've played this class and I've played the infantry like sharpshooter. Didn't mind the sharpshooter. The only complaint, which isn't particularly a complaint I suppose, about this game is that it does feel like the movement is heavy. Like I feel heavy, which is a weird thing to try and describe to people. That's more of a symptom of the Actually, I'm just gonna throw the ammo down. Let's grab it.
Will you quit stealing all the ammo?
On this occasion, my zeal.
But yeah,
exceeded
feeling heavy
my
is more just
judgment.
more
Contrition.
subjective. It's more of a personal thing. I think it feels heavy. Like I feel like when I'm running, I feel like I want to go faster, but I don't know if that would break the game. So look, minor complaint. You may not find that yourself.
This place is a barren sepulchre.
Okay. I do like the mission variety as well. I've played this one. So this one we have to activate this. which I'll wait for the team. All right. And then we have to go around destroying the growths. So there'll be some growths there, probably over there. And the whole time, we are going to be fighting hordes of enemies that come running in. There's some behind us. So this cast only has a stun grenade, sadly, so that's not doing anything but stunning these guys. And I should stick with the team. Because this is the part of the game where very easily you become overwhelmed. See, this guy's run off on his own. Of course, it's a rat boy. You know, if a special enemy comes over here, isolates him, he could very quickly be taken out. I can hear one. There it is. Alright, got it. And this is where, if you're playing with friends, this is one of the best games, in my opinion, to play with friends. Because you coordinate, you can have someone keeping an eye out, you can have someone doing the objective like I am now. Absolutely worth a buy. And for a closed beta, obviously the game is just about 6 weeks from release, so it's not like it's, you know, not close to being released. This is... I've had zero problems with this closed beta. The only problems I've had has been some disconnects, and to be honest, that may have been related to my own internet. I'm not even going to say that was necessarily down to the game. The only problem is a couple of disconnects. Visually, oh, see, that guy's down. And I don't particularly have the best weapon for helping this guy. We got him. Yeah, there's been no gameplay bugs. I've got no complaints about how it plays, how it looks. I've run into no problems. This is just how game releases should be. I honestly can't remember the last game that came out that's all gone smoothly, you know? Oh, I've spent the last bloody 2 weeks playing Overwatch, and that has just been... That's been a thing. But hey, I just want you to take a minute to appreciate the sound design here. I'm just going to kill some things, let you listen.
One last nasty to take out.
How good is that soundtrack? That's just, it's so good. It's so, it fits. Obviously it fits. It'd be weird if it was like some kind of K-pop or something, but it just, the aesthetic is so good. The game looks good, it sounds good, it plays well.
Grenade! Emperor, guide my aim!
Oh, what's that? You know, it's gritty, it's gross, it's everything you want from a 40k game. And it's a universe that needs more games like this. It needs more games that just throw you in to this disgusting world. See, the infantry shooter class would have had that guy dead so quickly. This gun I have, not ideal, not suited for this. This isn't what my character's about. I hear the dog. I don't see the dog, so I'm going to try and get to my team. Okay, I'll cover them while he gets him up. Where's this dog? There it is. Somebody got it. Nice. God, I hope my recording does this justice, just how good this game looks. For clarification as well, you can get different weapons. On another character, I have a sword. I haven't seen a huge variety of guns yet, but I do recall in Vermintide there was a variety of bows. So I imagine there will be a variety of guns and how they act, and they'll be different. The characters all play similar, but different enough that it's good to change characters. There's level progression, which hopefully we'll see at the end of this. I'm sure I'll gain a level. John's stuck in here on his own. I've got no ammo left. Okay, we just gotta clear the area. I was wondering what mission we were doing here.
It's dry as the wetlands.
Cease this friendly fire!
And on the harder difficulties, obviously I'm not showing that here because I'm playing basically on the easiest and I'm just going absolutely buck wild. On harder difficulties, these are actually a challenge. The enemies will hit you pretty hard, so you will need to be blocking, you will need to be using your stamina properly. You will need to be considering how you use your abilities, how you coordinate, how you use these special healing options rather than just throwing a couple down next 2 feet away from each other.
You've done good today. One less plate brewing on a toe.
Alright, and we're finishing up. So we just got to get to the extraction and then we are out of here. That guy just fell off somehow. See if I can help him up. Oh, okay. I thought taking damage would interrupt me there, but obviously not.
Reloading! My weapon is empty!
Alright, I'm hoping if I walk towards the extract, the team will follow. They are. John, oh my god, John, what are you doing, my man?
Grenade! Emperor, guide my aim!
I'm surprised there's no scoreboard. Like, I don't think there's a way for me to see how many enemies I've killed versus, say, John or Ratboy or Bones over there. I remember that was the thing in Vermintide, so I don't know if that will be, you know, something that's in the full release, but it's not currently present. There we have it. A full match of Vermintide. Oh, of Darktide. I just called it Vermintide. Of Darktide. So here we have, you get experience from completing the mission, completing secondary objectives. There's the various currencies, upgrades. Oh, there you go. I've unlocked a talent with a ranged weapon. Alright, we'll skip through this. And we'll check out that weapon. Alright, so I'll have a quick look. So you can check your loadout anytime. So we've got our... Oh, we can. Okay. I think this might be... I don't know if this is carried over between characters, but you can see here we've got a sword. It's got various stats, so we'll equip that. Now we got a... new pistol. This is the one we were using, which does 10% damage to unyielding enemies. Couldn't tell you what that was. But I like the loot progression. I like that different weapons have different modifiers. Although that was, again, the same in Vermintide. There you have it. Oh, here we go, actually. I forgot there was skills. And yeah, there you go. There are skills attached as well. This character obviously built around melee has various melee related ones. I won't go into all of them. This is just a quick look. I would highly recommend picking this up when it releases in November. I know I will be, and I'll be loving every second of it. Thanks so much. We appreciate you checking in, and see you in the next one. Like, subscribe, and comment if you feel like it. I'd love to know if you're looking forward to playing this.